Hey student, in this grammar in use lesson, I want to show you the difference between present simple or present continuous. Which one should you use? So stay with me until the end. If you don't know me very well, I am Teacher Prix, and I'm going to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Yes, because every week I post different kinds of English lessons to help you become a better and more confident English speaker. If you have already subscribed, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Make sure to hit the like button because, you help the channel, you help Teacher Prix, and I can keep coming back for more. Now, guys, present simple or present continuous? I'm going to explain some specific situations when maybe you shouldn't use present continuous, or maybe you shouldn't use present simple, depending on the verb. So it's a short and sweet lesson that is going to help you a lot. And here, guys, on my channel, I help pre-intermediate and intermediate students to go from stuck to speaking in 6 months. And guys, at this level, if you want to speak more confidently, if you want to speak more fluently, in conversations anywhere, anytime, you will need to keep studying grammar. But there are some things you will need to review. Because when you learn simple present or present simple, when you learned it at a beginning level, you learned some information. You didn't learn everything about present simple. You didn't learn everything about present continuous. As your level improves, you will learn specific explanations to help you talk more clearly, more correctly. And that's what I'm doing here, okay? It's important to go back to previous lessons, but always adding a little bit more information, okay? That's the idea. And that's basically what I do with my babies, my students in my academy. I will open registration at the end of this month, March, okay? Stay tuned. I'm getting a lot of messages. Teacher, how do I become your baby? And I am honored, of course. I want you to become my BSA, my student, at the end of March, okay? Stay tuned. But I do this with my students. They learn and review grammar lessons they already know, and I know they know. But they need to create examples, post their examples to me so that I can give them feedback. Are they using the grammar correctly? Because as I always teach my students, to learn a lesson, I must use it. Now, that being said, quick review. Okay, this is a quick review. I have many lessons here on my channel where I teach present simple and present continuous. Check them out, okay? Many lessons. But basically, you learn that present simple will focus on everyday, habitual activities. I study English 3 times a week. That's true. Sometimes more. Okay, 3 to 5 times a week. My case too, it's true for me. I help pre-intermediate and intermediate students to go. I forgot 2, but I can also eliminate 2 in this case. I help pre-intermediate and intermediate students go from stuck to speaking in 6 months. My parents visit me twice a month. So these examples are more connected to habits, everyday things. They're not happening right now, but they happen occasionally or at a certain frequency. Every morning I brush my teeth. There was a song. I was a babysitter a long time ago in the United States, so I still remember some songs. I brush my teeth. Anyway, so habitual activities. And when I say habitual, I'm not just talking about brushing teeth, having a shower, but everyday activities. I work every day. I call my friends every week. I check my WhatsApp messages every morning. I use social media. I travel once a year. Anything that is consistent has a frequency. It's something you do at a certain frequency. That's present. Stick to present. And present continuous will focus on the progress of an activity happening at the time we speak. So it's not finished, but it's happening at the moment we speak. That's present continuous. Right now, what am I doing right now? I am giving a lesson right now. I am teaching an English lesson right now. Right now, I'm asking you to hit the like button. And right now, you are hitting the like button. I'm imagining. See, I'm imagining. I'm thinking. I'm imagining. Oh, okay. They're giving like. They're sharing. Yeah, they're subscribing. Yay. Right now, it's not finished. Okay, it's in progress. So my sister, I don't know, but she's probably sleeping. Here, I added an adverb, probably. I'm not sure. What is your father doing, teacher? I don't know. I think he is having breakfast. He is probably watching the news. So you can add some adverbs, okay? Especially when you're not sure, okay? My parents are probably having breakfast. My friend is not watching this lesson. I am sure my friend is not watching this lesson. He's too busy or she's too busy. I have two best friends, a male and female. You are watching this lesson. Yes. So present continuous will use verb to be plus another verb in the ing form, okay? In the gerund form. I am studying, you are watching, she is sleeping, they are not listening. That's the idea. This is just a quick review. Now, did you know that this is where we get to the good stuff. Stay with me, okay? But did you know that some verbs cannot be used in the continuous tense? And some verbs may have different meanings when you use them in the continuous or present tense. This is where you start to improve your level. Remember, if you want to go from stuck to speaking over the next 6 months, you will need to add more information to the basic stuff you were studying. When you become super duper duper advanced, you will study present simple, but with more information. I, Priscilla, to this day study present simple, simple past, continuous, present perfect, but I always add a little bit more information because there's a lot of information, okay? Now, some verbs, so quick review here. Some verbs can be used in the present continuous or in the present, but they have slightly different ideas. And some verbs cannot be used in the present continuous tense, and I will show you them. Here, the verb think, to think, okay? You will see some possibilities here. When I am using to think in the continuous tense, I am thinking. There are two possible ideas, okay? A pretty common one is considering. Look at the example. I'm thinking of buying a new house. So here, when I say I am thinking, I'm not just using the literal translation of think, using the brain to see things, hear things in your mind. No, it's more like the idea of considering. I'm considering buying a new house. Maybe it's a good idea. What do you think? Okay? So I'm thinking of buying a new house. Here, the idea of think is considering. I'm thinking of buying a new house. Now, the next possible translation of think is opinion. I think you should buy a new house. Yeah, I think you should buy a new house. Tell me, do you think I should buy a new house? Do you think I should buy a new house? Do you think I should change the color of my hair? No. Do you think I should? Okay, so when I use think as opinion, I'm using in the present. See? Present simple. I think you should become a BSA. I think you should subscribe. Opinion. That's my opinion. But it's okay. I understand if you don't. Enjoy the lesson. That's the most important thing to me. Look at the other one. I am thinking of you. I'll go again. I'm thinking of you. So maybe my crush calls me. He says, hey girl. Hey, what's up? I'm thinking of you. Right now? Yeah, duh. So here is one possible use, present continuous. I'm thinking of you. At this moment. So right now, present continuous. The literal meaning of think. I'm using my brain, remembering you. I'm thinking of you. Present continuous, progress. At the time I'm saying something, it's happening. It's not over. I'm thinking of you. Maybe I received this. I think this is more common when you receive a text message. Hey, yo, sup? Thinking of you. That's a possible idea, okay? And the last one. I think about work all the time. Do you think about work all the time? This is habitual. It's a habit. Present simple. Teacher, I think about my problems all the time. I don't know what to do. How can I stop? It's awful. I don't want to think about my problems, but I think about my problems all the time. There's something wrong with me. Habitual, it's a habit. You think about your problems. I think you need to be more like Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata means no worries for the rest of the day. It is a problem free. Hakuna Matata. Stop thinking about your problems. Subscribe. So you see the difference. So these guys, this is what will make you different from a beginner. A beginner learns present simple and they learn present continuous. But here I'm focusing on one verb. Not just telling progress, not progress, but I'm considering something. I'm thinking of changing my channel's name. Okay? Oh, I think about my life all the time. Not good. Not good. Okay? So these are different possibilities with the verb think. And I'm going to show you a few more, okay? Before I continue, as usual, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like, because it really helps the channel grow, and share this lesson with someone. And in case you're interested, I have an awesome study plan cycle that will help you organize your study routine. If you're not in my academy yet, because it's not open. This is not the academy, okay? This is excellent. It'll help you organize your plan, understand how to combine the different activities that you should be studying, that you should be including in your study routine. I'm sure you're gonna like it. And also my listening mastery workshop that will show you the 5 best practices that you need to follow if you want to understand native and non-native speakers. So check the links in the description of this video, but let's get rolling. Keep going. These verbs are normally used in the present simple, like love, hate, want, need, prefer, know, realize, suppose, mean, understand, believe, remember, belong, fit, contain, consist, seem. These verbs are not common in the continuous, okay? But teacher, I saw in a movie, I saw the girl saying I'm liking. That's why I said normally, okay? These verbs are normally not used in the continuous. They are usually used in the simple present. I like, I hate, I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Prefer. You say I prefer. You don't say I'm preferring. It's weird. Don't do that. I mean. But teacher, meaning. What's the different translation? What's the meaning of prefer? What's the meaning of like? It's different. It's not continuous. The tense, the conjugation. Disclaimer here. Just because you saw ing doesn't mean it's present continuous, okay? So when I say I like studying, it's not continuous. I'm using the gerund in studying, but it's not a continuous phrase, okay? Keep that in mind. Here I am talking about present continuous. And in this case, these verbs are not common. I'm wanting a new game. No, I want a new game, okay? Let's see, this cell phone is belonging to me. No, this phone belongs to me. It's mine. So some verbs are not cool in the present continuous. Don't do that. There are exceptions, a few exceptions, especially with the verb love. Sometimes, like I have seen in movies, some people saying, I'm liking this vibe. It's possible, but it's not so common. That's what I'm trying to explain here with all the love in my heart. If you think of McDonald's, I'm loving it. Every McDonald's uses this. You will see this everywhere you go in America. I'm loving it. Does it mean you can always use loving, I am loving? No, because it's not normally used in the continuous. Stick to present simple. But in some cases, when you want to emphasize a moment, oh, I'm really enjoying the vibe, I'm loving the vibe here, then it's possible. But with verbs with like hate, want, it's so not common, okay? Believe me, it's not common. Knowing, I am knowing. No, I know. Very common mistake students make. Don't do that, but now you know. Verb to be. Teacher Prix, verb to be in the continuous, it's possible. Especially when you want to give the idea of behaving. Behavior. Teacher, I don't know what behavior is. Look it up. If you don't know what behavior is, okay? If you don't know behavior, then it's gonna be tough for you. I'm sharing a link here to a dictionary. What's behavior, okay? So behavior, when I want to indicate behavior, then I can use continuous with verb to be. So let's imagine a situation. I am here giving my lesson, and someone makes a terrible post here in the chat, okay? Someone says something really bad, really rude. I can stop my lesson, I can look at the camera, and I can say, hey, you are being rude. Go away. So you are being rude. Because here I'm using verb to be to show the idea of behaving. I changed the meaning. It's different if I say, you are rude. I'm describing a person when I say, you are rude. But if I say, you are being rude right now, at this moment, maybe you did something right now and that made me feel that you are being rude. You're not always rude, but maybe at this moment, in this situation, you are doing something that is making me feel that you are being rude at this moment. That's the idea of verb to be in this case. So when you want to describe someone is behaving in a certain way, you will find verb to be in the continuous tense. Got it? Awesome. There you go. Now, smell, hear, touch, see. Not commonly used in the continuous unless it's a different meaning. If it's a different meaning, then yes. For example, the verb to see. The verb to see, I can indicate vision, or in English, when I'm gonna meet someone, okay, I'm meeting a friend. I'm checking my doctor. I'm going to the doctor. Oh, I'm seeing Dr. Phillips this afternoon. I'm seeing that it's possible. Okay. But when I use I'm seeing Dr. Phillips today, I am not talking about the ability to see. I'm talking about an appointment. And here, present continuous, it's even giving me a different translation. It's not right now, but it's future. I have lessons here on my channel where I talk about future. So you see, there are different things you learn when you are improving your level. But when I am describing the real translation of see, hear, smell, and touch me, satisfaction. Then in this case, I do not use present continuous. What you typically see in spoken language is the use of the modal verb can, especially when you want to give that idea of the right now, you use can with these verbs, okay? So let's say I am speaking right now, I'm talking to you, and then you can't hear anything. So you can look at me and you can say, teacher, I can't hear you. And I will understand that at this moment, you are having problems listening to me. So this is what native speakers usually do to indicate something at the moment with these verbs, hear, see, smell, touch. They use the modal verb can. So maybe I started my lesson and I can ask you guys, hey, can you hear me? No, teacher, your mic is not working. I can't hear anything. So can you hear me? Can you see me? I want to know right now, can you see me? So that's the idea. I'm giving the idea of right now, but I'm not using present continuous with these verbs. I use the modal verb can. That's a very popular combination, okay, with these verbs. And finally, look and feel. When you want to say how somebody looks or how somebody feels, you can use either present simple and continuous. I can use both. Flexible. You look well today. Healthy. You are looking well today. Oh, you're looking well today. Good for you. How does Alice feel today? How is Alice feeling today? I can do it both ways, with present simple or present continuous. However, keep in mind that if I am describing a habit, remember, if I'm talking about habits, I use present simple. Oh, I usually feel tired on Mondays. Do you usually feel tired on Mondays? I do not use present continuous in this case. Why? Because I am talking about habits, something that happens to me consistently, habitually. Then I stick to present, even though I'm using look or feel. Okay? So that's the idea. I can use look and feel to describe how someone is feeling, how someone looks in the present, or continuous. However, if I'm talking about routine, then I stick to present simple. Okay? Now, guys, as usual, make sure to subscribe, share this lesson with a friend, check the links in the description of this video. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!